Hello, friends. It's Heather with True North. I wanted to come to you this morning because, you know what? I was just cleansing my face a few minutes ago, doing my normal thing that I do. And I started thinking about you. So many of you have reached out to me lately talking about your experience with our winter skincare box. And the feedback has been really so much fun to receive. And what's been really interesting is there's a lot of variation as to what you're telling me. Some of you are saying, oh my gosh, I love the creamy cleanser. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the smell of it. Some of you are saying, oh my gosh, that lip balm and that lip polish is magical. Like, I want this all the time. I'm hearing feedback on the hand cream, on the body oil, the scent. But let me tell you what has been consistent from not only the people that have purchased the box already, but people that are on the fence trying to figure it out. You're not sure what to do with the Soothing Enzyme Mask. And so as I was washing my face, just getting ready to put the mask on, I thought, you know what? I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to run over real quick and I'm going to do a quick live to talk to you a little bit about how to use this mask, because I want you to get 150% from every single product that you have of ours. So let me talk you through a couple of things. One, how to use the mask. So I'm actually going to demo it right here in a few minutes. But I also want to talk a little bit about exfoliation, because I think many of you are skinimalists. You do kind of the bare necessities when it comes to skincare, and that's fine. Cleansing and hydrating, that's the key. If you only have time for those two things, then that's great. That's going to give you really great, healthy skin. But some of these other things like exfoliating and eye cream and things like that allow you to take your skincare ritual to the next level. So I want to talk to you a little bit about exfoliation. So for those of you joining, first of all, thank you. I know it's a little early in the morning. It is cold here in Maine, so hopefully you're snuggled and warm. You have a cup of coffee and you can join me. If you have the winter skincare box and want to run up to your bathroom real quick and pull out your mask while we do this so we can mask together, that would be a lot of fun. Also, if you have questions, feedback, anything like that, please don't hesitate. I think I can see your comments in the comment section here. So let me know what you're thinking and let's get started. So again, just to refresh you, I have already cleansed my face. I actually this morning used our solid cleanser. I love solid cleanser in the morning. You guys know that, with the Konjac sponge. So I just cleansed my face. So if we rewind, I would be back at my sink right now and my skin would still be pretty damp because I just cleansed it. So I'm just wetting my hands here just to kind of get back into that mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull our soothing mask. So this is one of the 6 full-size products in your winter skincare box, which is dangerously close of selling out. It's going to sell out this weekend, probably, maybe early next week, but I think we only have a few left. So I'm going to take the soothing mask. I'm going to put just a little bit in my hand here. That's probably even more than what I need. This really, let me figure out how to get it lined up there. This really beautiful mauve-y color. I'm going to just wet a little bit more. Again, I would be at my sink. I'm just going to rub my fingers together. It has a little bit of a gritty feeling, and that's from some of the clays that we've put in there. And then I'm just going to gently, you do not have to scrub it in. And I'll tell you why, because it's the type of exfoliation that we've incorporated into this as to why you don't have to scrub it onto your skin. So just gently smooth it around. I go down around my neck here. I have some texture issues along my neck area. So I go there, I go over my nose because I want to make sure that any congestion that occurs around my nose area with whiteheads, blackheads is resolved. I'm going to go up on my forehead here. And again, just gently rubbing it in. So that's step 1. That's easy, right? Like, how hard is that? We just smooth it all over your skin. So the next step is waiting. And that's the hardest part for me, to be honest with you. So people are asking, how long do I keep the mask on? And a lot of that depends on you, quite frankly. I think 3 to 5 minutes is probably enough. The other day I put it on, I was telling someone I put it on and then I got busy in something else. And the next thing I know, like 15, 20 minutes had passed and I reached up to scratch my face and realized I still had the mask on. So make sure you wash it off before you move on to your next task. But nonetheless, you can go 15 to 20 minutes if you want. 3 to 5 is about as long as I can wait, quite frankly, before I need to move on to the next thing. So while we wait, let me just talk to you a bit about exfoliation. And again, please leave any comments that you have. If you've got the box and are using the products, let us know what you like. If you've used the mask, let us know what you think about it. If you've not used the mask and you have questions or if there's something that's holding you back, let me know that as well. So let's talk exfoliation. So the top of our skin, that top layer is called the stratum corneum. And that's about as technical as I'm going to get here. So it's made up largely of dead skin, which kind of sounds gross, right? But it's necessary. It serves as a protective barrier between the lower layers of the skin and the environment, the pollutants. It also helps to reduce excess water loss through our pores, and it also keeps bacteria and toxins out. So kind of important, right? So every few weeks or so, this layer experiences a cell turnover. Now, as we get older, sorry to tell you, ladies, the skin cell shedding process slows down. And the reason that that's a big deal is because that process sheds away the dead skin to make room for healthier, fresher skin cells. So the older we get, this process slows down, which is why our skin gets drier over time and it can kind of look dull. So, not to worry, because there are things that we can do about this. And the thing that I think is most important is exfoliation. So, exfoliation can help stimulate the cell turnover process so that we get to enjoy brighter, youthful skin no matter our age. It also helps to clear out the pores from potential dead skin that builds up and that can contribute to breakouts. So, you know how as we get older, you're like, how can I get breakouts? Like I'm not a teenager anymore. Some of that is because we're not clearing out our pores properly. And that dead, dry skin that's sloughing off is getting trapped in there. So we get breakouts from that. So by exfoliating, you're leaving your skin looking clear, dewy, and hydrated. Okay, so that's why exfoliation. So let's talk about the types of exfoliation. And let me just peek here and see if anyone has any questions. Again, thanks to all of you that have joined me. Let's talk real quick about the 3 different types of exfoliation. So I've again got my mask on. You can see it's just kind of sitting there. Nice, no big deal. It's looking great. So 3 types of exfoliation. One is mechanical, or you also hear it called manual exfoliation. You have enzymatic exfoliation, and then you have chemical exfoliation. So let's talk about the mechanical first. So this is the one that most of us know best. It involves using our hands and textured ingredients and products to manually slough off the dead skin cells. So if you've ever used sugar, salt, clays, charcoal, dried botanicals in the form of things like scrubs, like body scrubs. We've all had a sugar body scrub or a salt body scrub. That is manual exfoliation. You can also get manual exfoliation from things like textured cloths. Or here at True North Beauty, our konjac sponge that I mentioned that comes with our solid cleanser, that serves as a really gentle manual exfoliation. Also, our face polish would be considered a manual exfoliation because of the granules that we have in the product, specifically the chaga granules, is serving as a material to slough off. So you're having to work it off with those materials. In our winter skincare box, our lip polish is made with sugar. So that's a manual exfoliation. So this is good for removing dead skin cells at the surface without over drying your skin. So scrubs, especially on your face, are great in the summer because they don't cause oversensitivity to the sun. So I love scrubs in particular in the summertime. For some, manual exfoliation can be harsh, especially for sensitive skin in the cold winter months. So our skin is just a little more angry in the winter. It's dry, it's tired, and it can be a little persnickety. So exfoliating manually in the winter, not bad, but I think you want to be really careful about how frequently you're manually exfoliating, especially your face. So that's manual exfoliation. So again, checking in. I should have timed this, but it's fine. So the next type is enzymatic exfoliation. So enzymes in skincare can come in the forms of fruit like papaya, pineapple. And in the case of our boxes, the winter box, we used a pumpkin enzyme, if you remember. And in this box, our soothing mask, which I have on right now, has a cranberry enzyme. So they work gently to dissolve the skin cells. So manual, you're rubbing them off, whereas the enzymes are dissolving the skin cells. So you can think of them as like Pac-Man eating away all of that dead skin cells. So that's what the enzymes in our masks are doing. So I believe that this is best. I believe that this is the best form of regular exfoliation for the skin in seasons where our skin is most sensitive, like the cold winter months. It's not as abrasive and it won't disrupt that protective barrier, that external protective barrier, the way that other exfoliants can. And we do want a little bit of that protective barrier left, especially in the winter, to block the dry air and kind of help seal in what moisture we have. That's why we added the enzyme mask to our fall and winter boxes. Although it's not abrasive, it's a very effective way to slough off that dead skin and, with the help of chaga, stimulate the cell regeneration. So that's the second type. The third type, let me just check and see if anyone has any questions. Great. So no questions yet. So the third type is chemical exfoliation. So when you hear chemicals, you might be a little afraid, but chemical exfoliation often involves gentle fruit acids. So the second one, the enzyme that I mentioned, enzymes are different than acids. So fruit acids to help gently break up and dissolve skin cells, the dead skin cells. So the chemical exfoliation is really best for oily, acne, and sun-damaged skin that need to be repaired by dissolving the bond between the cells and providing that rapid relief. So I prefer, frankly, acid exfoliation in the spring and summer because they target clogged pores, which often happens with more oil production in the spring and summer. It's warmer, our skin tends to produce a little bit more oil. And when there's humidity in the air, it helps to penetrate and kill that bacteria at the hair follicle level that causes acne. So that's why I love acid exfoliants in the spring and summer, because it really helps with that oil, that over oil production, and gets in there, penetrates deep to kill the bacteria that, along with the oil, could create our acne breakouts. So you've probably heard of things like AHAs, which is alpha hydroxy acids, or BHAs, which are beta hydroxy acids. Those are the most common acid or chemical type exfoliants that you've heard of. So just a quick peek under the tent. I'm in the process right now of finalizing the formulation process of our spring skincare box. And I think you all know this, but we don't buy these products and just bottle them. And I want to reinforce that because I had someone recently just make the assumption, because of all that we offer and the level and the quality that we offer, that we're just buying it from manufacturers and bottling it. No. And I'll take you through this series here in a couple of weeks. But I actually set down pencil and paper and write out the formula. So I'm working on the formulations for the spring box, and I anticipate a gentle fruit acid will show up in one of the products. So hint. So as we wrap up here, your tutorial on exfoliation, and I hope this has been as much fun for you as it has for me. The key is to not go overboard with exfoliating too frequently. This may impair the skin's barrier, putting it at risk for things like irritation, inflammation, redness, peeling, and sensitivity to your products. So be cautious about how often you're doing it, but also be cautious about the ingredients. There are a lot of masks out there that use drying ingredients, because I think people think masks are supposed to dry your skin. They're really not supposed to. They're supposed to leave your skin very balanced. So I caution women like me with skin that's maturing to be careful of charcoal. Charcoal can be really, really great for the right skin type. But if you are kind of moderate to dry, charcoal can really dry you out. Some clays and some botanicals can over dry your skin. So just be careful about the ingredients that you're using. The face mask in our winter box is made up of mild clays, gentle enzymes, And this is really, really important, we pair it with hydrating butters and oils. There are some masks out on the market that comes in a powder form, and then you just add water, which is fine, I guess, other than all you're doing is exfoliating off. You're not then replacing the oils that needed to come with good and healthier oils. So that's why I'm really passionate about offering a product that's already hydrated, because I'm hydrating it not with water, but with really rich butters and oils, which is what your skin needs, especially this time of year. So this allows you to get the exfoliation that you need to remove that dead, dry skin while hydrating your skin and keeping it in balance for the cold winter weather. So there are some real benefits to exfoliation. It improves your skin texture and tone. It improves collagen production, which means plumper skin. It reduces incidence for breakouts. It allows your skin to be brighter and more luminous, which who doesn't want that? And then the last, and I think this is really, really important, and it ties back to what I said in the very beginning, which is it enhances the absorption of your skincare products. I want you to get 150% out of every single product. And so that's why we formulated these products to work together. So this mask that I have on right now that I'm about ready to take off is preparing my skin for the next step, which in my case is going to be hydration. So that's a deep, deep dive and exfoliation. I hope that helped. And now it's time. Let's go ahead and wash this off. So you can't really see it all that well, but it's just dried kind of matte to my skin. Maybe you can see a little bit of color difference, maybe up here. But it's fairly matte to my skin. And it's because the mask color itself is pretty much the color of my skin. So I'm just going to take a warm cloth. The other thing you want to be careful of this time of year is not using super, super, super hot water. And I'm guilty of that. I love a hot shower, but it will dry your skin out. That's why I incorporated in the body oil, which I'll show you here real quick, into the winter box, because a lot of us take baths in the winter, or we warm up by taking those warmer showers, even though we know we're not supposed to. But we do it anyways. And so the body oil really helps your skin once you get out of those warm showers. But for your face, you don't need that. So I just removed all of the product there. And again, you kind of can't see it exactly, but trust me, it is off. I'm just going to dry my face real quick because I'm going to finish up my morning ritual here. And I'm going to use my facial serum. I'm going to make a cocktail this morning. Actually, I forgot my eye cream. My eye cream's getting low. So I've got to use it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put my eye cream on first so I don't forget about it. I personally put eye cream on morning and at night. It just helps with my fine lines. It helps with any darkness that I tend to have around my eyes. It also helps with any puffiness that I might have that particular morning. You just go in gently, tap it in. I go completely around. I also rub in between here. So that's my eye cream. That's done. And then for hydration today, I'm just going to be inside for the most part. So I'm just going to keep my skin nice and balanced. So I'm going to use just one pump of the face serum. I'm going to do 2 pumps of the hydration cream. I'm going to make a little cocktail here. I'm going to rub it together and just rub it in. So people have asked with the mask, like, what should I know? How do I know that it's working? So a couple of things. One is your skin is going to feel more hydrated, which is great. It's going to look a little brighter, but it's one of those things where unless you do before and afters, which would be really fun, by the way. So if there's anyone out there that wants to do some before and afters, I would love that. But nonetheless, unless you do it before and after, it's really hard to kind of see the change because it's subtle and you don't see the dry skin cells on your face to start with. So it's really hard to see when they're gone instantly. But you should feel hydrated. You should feel smooth. Your skin should feel softer, more supple. So there we go. I just put my hydration cream on, my eye cream. And then the last thing that I'm going to put on this morning is my lip balm. You all are in love with our lip balm. I'm in love with our lip balm. It's this really great, it comes in a nice tube. It's easy to get out. That's probably even more than I need. And you just rub it around. It's made with some really, really great ingredients. Of course, we always put chaga in everything, but it also has beeswax. It has lanolin in it. It has mango and shea butter. So some really, really great things to hydrate your lips all day long. So that is my morning ritual. I hope that that was helpful. Please, if you watch this in the replay, first of all, say hi. Let me know that you're watching. I love to know who's out there. But also, if you have questions, if there's anything that you want to ask or comment on, leave that below. And then I'm just going to show you real quick one last time, because this is probably going to be the last live that we have with our winter skincare box, because it's going to be gone. So actually, I stole the creamy cleanser out of my sample box here. So here's how it comes. And you get, let me show you that real quick. Oh, okay. I'm going to stop doing that. So it comes with a creamy cleanser, 2-ounce creamy cleanser. Now, the other thing, since we're talking about exfoliation, is the creamy cleanser has a little bit of manual exfoliation in it. We have jojoba beads in there. So you do get some exfoliation from that. So you get your 2-ounce size, full size of your creamy cleanser. You get 2 ounces of the Soothing Enzyme Face Mask. You get 2 ounces of the body oil, of course, infused with chaga. It's this warm, luscious, like it's just a warm, yummy, yummy scent. And it feels great all over your body. You can use it for massages. People have been talking about, like, they like putting it up in this area here, especially in the winter time. Great product. You've got your hyaluronic and chaga infused hand cream. This is a deluxe size, 2 ounce. And then the last that you get are these 2 products. One is the lip polish. Let me use mine to show you. It is a really beautiful manual exfoliation with sugar. So it's sweet and yummy on your lips, but all the while removing all of that dry, dead skin. And it leaves your skin ready, your lips ready for the lip balm. So those are the 6 products. Make sure you hop on over to truenorthbeauty.com. I have the link here in the comments. Get yours. It is going to go fast. It's $80 for 6 items. That equates to about a little over $13 per item. These products, as I mentioned, are full size. They're going to last you probably about 3 months or so, maybe even more with some of the products. And we also offer Afterpay. So you can divide that purchase into 4 payments through Afterpay. They manage everything. I don't get involved in it. So it's between you and Afterpay. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a beautiful Saturday and weekend, and we'll see each other later. Take care, everyone. Bye.